that you don't already have access to. So there's just so many things you're going to be able to do with this information. And so we're going to just take a couple of minutes while people are jumping on here. People are jumping on from all over the country. All over the country, and we're going to get started.
Let's see where everybody's from. Throw in the chat box where you're from on there. We'd love to see where everybody's coming in from. I see a ton of names we got on here. People from all over. If you want to throw your broker on there, give a shout out to your broker too. Why not?
All right, this is exciting. Look, we're getting people from all over the country. Welcome, Tom from Cincinnati. Hey, if you guys want to throw down there in the chat box where you're logging in from, that would be great. Hello, Cindy from Ohio. I'd love to give everybody a shout out. We've got people from all over the country jumping on here. Super excited to have our realtor friends on here. Hello, St. Louis. Super excited. Southern Illinois area. Hello, Sacramento, California. Hello, Joycelyn from California. Nice to have you on here. Super, super excited. I do have 12:30, but I'm going to give it about another 30 to 45 seconds. Hello, Washington, D.C. Hello, Houston, Texas. I know our agents are busy out there. Definitely want to give them just another 30 to 45 seconds, if you don't mind, Mr. Lambright, to jump on here. I see it just spinning and people jumping on all over the place. So super, super excited to have everybody. If you want to put your name down in here in the chat box, would love to have it. Super excited about the information you're going to be getting today. All right, I have 12:31. I'm going to go ahead and get started. Hello from Bowie, Maryland. Nice to have you on here. My name's Donna Perkins, and I have a real estate and insurance background. I saw this opportunity about 4 years ago, completely changed my life. But you're not on here to learn about me. I want to introduce you to our main speaker. This is a gentleman, he and his wife I've known for 2.5 decades. They're incredible entrepreneurs. They are extremely successful in real estate. They do real estate full-time. That is their full-time gig. And so what I want to do is I want to bring him on here and show you how to create an extra stream of income, how to create an extra referral basis for your real estate industry, how to make a direct impact in your community, and how to create a retirement income as well. And so he's been selling real estate side by side with his wife for about 2.5 decades now. They also have started from grassroots to nonprofit organizations. He also served over a decade in the armed forces. Their parents on top of all of that, right? Super crazy, busy people. But in addition to all of that, they've risen to one of the highest elite positions in our company, part-time, spare time, while staying on the top ranks of a real estate business here in Central Ohio. So I'm going to get out of the way and bring on my friend and mentor, Mr. Jim Lambright. Mr. Lambright, it's all yours.
Well, thank you so much, Ms. Perkins. Can you hear me all the way over there in Newark, Ohio?
I sure can.
Well, congratulations on all your success. Ms. Perkins is an absolute champion in our industry. She has a real estate background, and she knows how to integrate this into her real estate investing and property management business. And she's built what I'm going to show you here in a little bit into a massive success for real estate. Now, for those of you who are on here, if you snuck on here and you're not in the real estate industry, I want you to know this. This business can work for anyone. But today we're going to focus on things for real estate professionals. And here's who I want to talk to today. Realtors, lenders, people in the insurance industry, people in the title industry. If you're a property manager, if you're an investor that owns a bunch of properties, you're going to want to listen today because we're going to talk about real estate and how you can integrate a company called ACN into your real estate business to grow your real estate. So if you snuck on here today and you're not one of those industries, you can listen, but some of it's not gonna make sense because I'm gonna use a lot of real estate jargon and things like that. As Ms. Perkins said, my wife and I doing real estate since 1997 in the Central Ohio marketplace. And you know, as realtors and people in the real estate industry, we want to be all things real estate all the time. Now, look, I had people lots of times hit me up to say, hey, do you ever want to do other businesses, right? Do you ever want to have multiple streams of revenue? And I always politely said no, because I didn't want to be selling some type of widget, some type of other thing other than real estate. I want people to say real estate. When they heard the term real estate, I want them to think Jim and Stacey Lambright. And I know you're the same way, right? And so I always said politely no, right? You know those clients of yours, you sell them a house and they invite you over for a home party to sell you whatever it is they're offering. And we always politely bought from our clients whatever they were offering. Just because they bought a house from us, we're going to buy their candles or plastic dishes or protein powders. We always bought that because we do business with people that do business with us, right? But we never got into those businesses because we thought it would detract from our real estate business. And we wanted to be all real estate all the time, and I know you do too. And I'm going to show you today how to enhance your real estate business. So here's what went on. Real estate was going great, man, all the way through the 90s, 2000s, and then the unthinkable happened in 2008. The real estate market tanked, man. It was awful. From 20+ million a year in sales to 6 million overnight for the two of us as private agents. It killed us. It wiped us out. Here we were in our 40s. Well, Stacey wasn't in her 40s. You know, she was still in her 20s. But here I was in my 40s, and I'm living off my money I'd put away for retirement. I'm living on it because we lost 75% of our income. It was awful. It was horrific. Those of you who've been around a long time, you got this wisdom hair like me, you know what I'm talking about, right? We owned a bunch of real estate properties, investments. Well, the kids that lived in those moved home with mommy and daddy, stopped paying the rent. Guess what? The bank still wanted their payment. That was not good. And boom, 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 boom. Down went all of our investment properties. And that was it. We were toast, right? We didn't have any other streams of revenue, and we had to live off our retirement. Fortunately for me, in 2012, a friend of mine from South Carolina showed me exactly what I'm going to show you here, introduced me to 4 women in the real estate industry from the East Coast. One of them was an attorney. The other one was the #1 Coldwell Banker agent in all of the state of Maryland. The other one owned a title company, and the other one was a vice president at a major lending institution that has now since gone defunct when it went under. These 4 women were taking this company, ACN, and I'll show you here in a second some slides, and had integrated it into their business and had built a massive empire on the side as a side gig that helped support their main business that they did. It made total sense to Stacey and I when we saw it in 2012, and we jumped in full force. And here's the reason why. #1, it functions as a concierge service for our buyers and our sellers. And I'm going to show you the services we're talking about, but it helped increase customer satisfaction. Look, as realtors, we know this. We got to differentiate ourselves in the marketplace. What? There's 10,000 of us in Central Ohio. I don't know what your market is, where it's like right there, but there's 10,000 realtors and there's only 2,500 homes for sale active. That's 4 realtors for every house. That's a lot of realtors, okay? And so how do you differentiate yourself in the marketplace? Well, of course, you got to provide higher level of customer satisfaction. I'm going to show you a concierge service today that's going to set you apart from the others. Secondly, it provided a thing called social entrepreneurism. And what that is differentiating ourselves from other realtors and real estate professionals by contributing back to the local community through a program called Project Feeding Kids. We feed thousands of local hungry kids every single month when these customers are acquired that we're going to show you right here. So with Project Feeding Kids as realtors, we can be giving back to our local community. That sets us apart, and customers that do business with us, our buyers and sellers, are also able to participate in the program with no money out of their pocket and with no time. Now, I know you guys are busy. You guys are super busy realtors, right? We're juggling so many different things going on. We got 16 things going on at once with every single transaction, trying to keep deals together, playing psychologist, right? I know, I feel your pain. This is not going to add a bunch of extra time to you. This is going to fit right into your real estate business. I'm going to show you here in a second. What I also liked about it was the fact that because of the extra value I provided to our buyers and sellers, they referred us more business. Look, if your clients think you go above and beyond and you're not just speaking about it, you're actually doing it, are you going to get more repeat referral business? Yes, of course, right? And then the last piece of it I'm going to show you is this. is we actually get paid to do this, and you can build yourself a retirement, which we know, look, NAR will say it, National Association of Realtors, for those of you stuck on here, NAR will tell you 90% of realtors have less than $1,000 in retirement. You know what their retirement plan is? Sell homes until you die. Ooh, that's ugly, right? That doesn't sound too good. What if you could, over time, integrate something into your business, make a difference in your community, increase customer satisfaction, drive your business more repeat referral business, all the while building retirement? Would that be worth it? Hang with me here for, I'm going to take about 12 minutes and show you some slides if that's cool, because that's what we're going to look at. Hang on one second. I'm going to look very funny staring at the screen here for a second. Hopefully you're not having to look up my nose or anything like that while I pull this up. Okay, you should be seeing the slides any second here. So the company's name is ACN. And let me go to the next slide. ACN, just so you know who ACN is, it's the world's largest direct seller of telecommunications, energy, and other essential services. Look, here's what I know about you as a realtor. Your reputation is everything. And if you're going to partner up with somebody, you darn sure want to know that that company is reputable. Look, ACN has an A+ rate with the Better Business Bureau. They're also on the 2018 Private Titans list and on the Inc. 500 list. Thousands and thousands and thousands of agents around the world use ACN as a concierge service to help set up the services for their buyers and sellers. ACN is a customer acquisition company. It can be done by anybody, but for realtors, it's like cheating. In fact, everybody always asks me, you know what ACN stands for? For people in real estate, it stands for a complete no-brainer. ACN, a complete no-brainer, that's what it stands for. The company's been around for 27 years, since 1993. By the looks of some of you here on this website that I'm looking at, our company's older than you are, right? So we've done over $4 billion in sales, and agents everywhere use this to help with increasing customer satisfaction through our concierge service. So that's what we are, service-based. What services do we offer? Well, just everything that your buyers and sellers use and have to set up when they go to closing, right? We're in the wireless industry. We're also with the internet. We do bundles too with internet and television, but we're in the television business, setting up TV services. We're in the electricity and natural gas, getting that set up for our buyers and sellers. We're also in the security and automation, and we're in payment processing for businesses. For those of you who are commercial realtors on here, we're in payment processing, merchant services, credit card processing. And then the big one, guys, for realtors is identity theft. Now, you may not be aware of this or not, but your buyers and sellers are at extreme risk of having their identity stolen when they do a real estate transaction. Not just because they're having their credit pulled and having these people jump all over the place and using all their paperwork, but also because of the fact their name is going to go, it's going to be on the auditor's site, right? It's going to be public information. They're going to have a change of address filed, United States Postal Service, and all that information is going to be out there, and people are going to be looking to steal their identity. I'm going to show you how you can bring a value-added option to your clients. The companies we work with are everybody you've heard of. It's different from market to market. I know we have people from all over the country on here, but let's just talk about some you've heard of. Flash Wireless is Verizon, Sprint, and AT&T. We're also AT&T, as you see on here, Spectrum Internet, DirecTV, Dish Network, Frontier. You've heard of all these people. Zoom Energy is our energy company that'll work with the utility company there based on the state that you're in. Here in Central Ohio, it's AEP and Columbia Gas. Security and automation, we use Vivint Smart Home. NAR did a study saying that smart homes will be the #1 thing that people want on their homes. They want to integrate their homes into their cell phone. They want to run everything from there. The thermostat, the security system, answering their doorbell, opening and closing their garage doors, turning the lights off and on. Everything you could think of can be run from your smartphone now. And Vivint integrates it all into one versus people having to go out there and piecemeal it. And then, of course, payment processing and then identity theft protection through ID Seal. Now, for realtors, it's very important that you understand that taking this extra step to do it, to help people set this up, if you're the expert at this, look how it positions you with your clients. Look, if you're all things real estate like us, like if somebody asks me who's the best moving company, I know it. Who's the best plumber? I know it. If they want to know who the best title company is, I know it. Who's the best lender? I know those things. I want my sphere of people coming to me for these real estate related questions. Why would you not be an expert also in all the services that run in their home? It makes absolute sense for you to know these things and be in on it. Why? Because you're doing 4, 5, 6, 8 closings a month, or however many you're doing. And so you're going to do it more often than them. They're only going to set these services up once every 5 to 8 years, but you're doing several a month. So you're going to know the things, you're going to know the best rates, you're going to know the best programs, and you'll get to know them. And ACN's going to help you do it. Here's the great part. You're going to love this word. All you're being is the referral person. And I'm going to show you that here in a second. You're referring your people to these companies, and these companies do all the work. Now, you've heard of all of those other companies. The only thing you probably haven't heard of yet is identity theft protection, which is coming out. Just so you know, 85% of American families currently have no identity theft protection. Stacey and I actually give away to our clients identity theft protection as a closing gift. We do that as a closing gift to protect them because it has real value. We can protect them and their kids for less than $1 a day, and we can have them protected, and they feel great about it because it's going to monitor all kinds of stuff for them. Their kids' social media accounts if they want. It'll check if there's sex offenders in their neighborhood, protects their cell phone, their email, all kinds of great stuff, protects it from the dark web and having their stuff stolen, okay? So those are the services we offer. I'm not going to get into the how of it today. I have a great YouTube video the person can share with you that they got on here. If you want more interest in it, they can send you the video of how we actually integrate it into our business. Stacey and I do it right after the inspections are done. Right after the inspections, we use a website that I'm going to show you right now. Actually, I'm going to show you Project Feeding Kids, and then I'll show you the website. Project Feeding Kids is that piece I was telling you about where you can participate in feeding hungry local kids in your area. And you can actually use the Project Feeding Kids logo on your marketing materials, right? Differentiating you from the thousands of other realtors in your area. And we work with Feeding America and Food Banks of Canada in case we have any of our Canadian friends on here. We have Canadian realtors do it. So very simply, when a customer is acquired, a child gets fed. And all those bills we were talking about, those services are considered a customer. See, most of those service providers, those billion-dollar companies you heard of, DirecTV, Dish Network, Spectrum, all of those, AT&T, the way they normally get services is they have to use media and internet marketing. Well, here's what they want from you realtors, lenders, title people, all of you who are on here. They want you to put in a good word. They want you to refer them the people that you're working with. And that's all you're going to do. You're going to refer them, and then that company does all the work. Now, you're going to love doing referrals. I know realtors and lenders and how can you love referrals, right? You love having business referred to you because it's the best kind of business in the world. And these service providers know that. And because of it, they're willing to pay you. Okay. Now, before I get into how we get paid, let me do the disclaimer right here. First thing that went off when I heard this is my alarm bells went off for the RESPA alarm. Everybody knows the Real Estate Settlement and Procedures Act. First thing in your head, you're thinking, wait a minute, if I get paid for this, is that a RESPA violation? I'm going to tell you this right now. I am not an attorney. I'm not going to practice law without a license. I don't play one on TV, but I want you to do your due diligence, but I just want you to know there's thousands and thousands of realtors around the world that use this. We use it. We ran it up the flagpole. We went through Division of Real Estate in the Department of Commerce in Ohio. It is legal to do. It's not a RESPA violation. But again, I am not your broker. I am not your attorney. Please do your due diligence with it and check it out. But it is not a RESPA violation. Okay, let's go on from there. So here's how you get paid. For $199 and a $25 per month business support fee, you're going to get your own personalized website with complete business tracking reporting, a Compass app that works off your phone to get services to your mobile when you're at the inspection or something and you want to do some services with them there, and complete customer support. Your website's going to be branded to you. Realtors, listen to this, and real estate people, it's going to be branded to you. You can put your logo on there. You'll put your information, but our company's going to handle all of the tech stuff. You're not going to do any of that. You're just going to plug your information in, and that's where they're going to get the services, and that's how you're going to refer them to the companies. It also will work off your cell phone, so you can see it on there on that slide right there, okay? So here's how we get paid. There's 4 ways, guys, we're going to get paid. So you want to take screenshots of the next 4 slides or write this down. First way we get paid is personal monthly customer bonuses, okay? 3 services in 1 month would get you $75, 5 services, $200, 8 services, $400, 11 services, $600, so on and so forth. It continues on. It's unlimited. You can do as many as you want. The average buyer or seller is going to have 5 to 8 services in their own home. So if you took 5 services and you had 5 closings that month, right? So if you did 5 services, you got $200, you had 5 closings that month. What would that be? That'd be an extra $1,000 in bonus money for you that month, right? So that's bonus money It's a one-time payout, the bonus, and that's for referring the people over, okay? So some extra cash on the side, right? The second way we get paid, remember I told you I was going to tell you about how you can build some retirement? Here's how it works. See, you're going to get paid from 3 to 20% commissionable revenue every month from the billing revenue coming in off the services that you refer. It's called residual income, and you're going to get paid for the life of the customer. Here's the part that got us. When we saw this in 2012, this was it. They asked us 2 questions. I'm going to ask them to you. Number 1, how long have you been paying these services for? Now, how long have you been paying an electric bill for? Think about that. And then question 2, how long will you pay it for? How long will you pay these services? The answer is the rest of your life, right? So imagine earning 20% off the billable revenue, the usage, right, that they pay every single month. What if you had $1,000 per month in billable revenue coming in? What would 20% of that be? You're right, it would be $200. But it's cumulative. As you keep having more and more closings, it continues to grow. And you can build tens of hundreds and even hundreds of thousands. And there's people who have millions of dollars in billable revenue that come in every single month. And yes, you heard that right. And that's residual income. It is unlimited. You can grow it as big as you want. There's no territories. There's no quotas. By the way, guys, this is an independent contractor situation, just like with your realtor. We're not your boss. Ms. Perkins isn't your boss. I'm not your boss. The person inviting you here is not your boss, but they're going to work with you to help you do it. And here's why. Because our company pays an override to help our people have success. So first thing that's going to happen is if you help your team, we're growing teams, by the way, just like in real estate, right? Your broker's recruiting other realtors. Why does the broker do that? Because they know when they recruit other agents, right, they get a little cut of the action. Same setup here. We have the exact same setup, right? So it works like this. Your team's customers that come in, if you help your team get a bonus, you'll get a bonus also. For example, you can earn between $50 and $300 off each teammate that comes in that you help them get their customers that come in. Imagine if you did 10 of those in a week. Well, that'd be from $500 to $3,000 extra in bonus money, helping your team get a bonus. And by the way, you can grow your team as big as you want it to be. I'll give you an example right here. We also earn overriding residual income. What if you build a team of 100 people, 100 agents? Doesn't just have to be realtors, but let's just use realtors for right now. What if you build a team of 100? Now, you do not have to recruit any. You can be solo and just go on your own, do 0. Or you can recruit a team with thousands, okay? Stacey and I personally, right now, internationally, have a team of over 1,300 independent contractors that we've built since 2012 that work with us. Ms. Perkins is one of them you met earlier. So you can build it as big as you want to go. So you earn a 4% commissionable override of the revenue that they produce each and every month. So you help your team, other realtors, lenders, title people, other people like that. You help them earn bonus money. You get bonuses. You help them earn residual income. You'll also earn residual income. Now this comes in very handy. What if you had 100 on your team that each did $1,000 a month in billable revenue? Okay, so 100 people times $1,000 is 100,000 in billable revenue. What's 4% of that every month? You're right, it'd be $4,000 a month. It's completely scalable. It can be way less than that. It can be way higher than that. Depends on how hard you want to work. And the great part about this is it's spare time, part-time. It's something that you integrate into your real estate business. Now, I want to take a second here, and I want to point some things out for any property managers or investors who are on here, okay? For those of you who are on here who are like that, I want you to know that if you own a lot of, let's say, apartments, this can be very lucrative for you because you can get paid on your tenants' bills. Now think about that. Your tenants are paying the bills, you get the commissionable override. How cool would that be? I have another video on that. The person invited you on here that can show you the actual inner workings and some case studies that we've done here. We had a guy put in 600 energy bills in one day here in Columbus who owes 3,000 apartments. It's doable and you can do it. And there's investors, property investors all around the world that use this to get paid on that. And again, I have a YouTube video on that. Your friend can invite you and show you on that. So I don't go too long on this thing, the actual how to do it, okay? But it's doable. With our company, we're gonna wrap up with this. We have earned income positions. These earned positions work like this. As you grow your team and you help them get services and customers, right? You can advance and earn corporate level positions with the company. Ms. Perkins, who you heard from earlier, is what's called an RD, a regional director. She's very close to becoming a regional vice president. Regional vice president is the position Stacey and I are at right now. It's an incredible position because you get increased residual and also incentive trips. In fact, today on Facebook, it's funny, popped up our 3-year anniversary of when the company took us, when we hit regional vice president, to South Africa. It was cool seeing our excitement on our faces. We did a little unboxing video, stuff like that. But here's the great part about it. If you want to do some exotic vacations, some retreats on the company's dime, we do that. You can build this thing big enough where you can qualify for those. And when this lockdown on the world gets done, we can get back to doing those really incredible trips. They go to a really great exotic location. Our South Africa trip is incredible. We stayed in a crater of a volcano inside a resort. We went on these safaris that were surrounded. It was life-changing. It was amazing. It was because of this company right here and how we integrated it into our real estate business. It helped improve our real estate business, build it back in retirement. We fed a bunch of hungry kids. I'm gonna have Stacey come on here for a second and bring her over. I'm gonna slide out of the seat and let her tell you a little bit about the business and how it worked for us. Now I'm gonna look funny, go ahead, jump on in.
Well, he just took my thunder.
I did?
Because
great.
he showed you how to do it, how to get paid, and now all the fun stuff. I was going to talk about our South Africa trip. So I guess to reiterate some stuff, I'm giving him the eye, the stank eye. You know, just to mirror what Jim said, it's a complete no-brainer for realtors. I mean, this is stuff that we got asked to do anyway for 23 years. Jim just touched on the South Africa part, and the reason that I was going to talk about that is this is really, I mean, we found this out of every crisis, there's a chance to find an opportunity and to grow. And we found this in the crisis with the recession. And we did not think that it was going to be what it turned out to be. Jim's messing with me here on the thing. But after 7 years, yeah, it's literally mirroring our 23-year real estate income. So this really is an opportunity to get out there and to talk about. And the only thing that I would add is when you add this as a concierge service, think about down the road. If you've been in the business long enough to know what an ARM was, or a buy down on a mortgage, what happens when that ARM is up or when that buy down is done? The rate goes crazy. Well, the same thing with, everybody does it, DirecTV, Dish, your energy rates. If you can take 5 minutes and plug into your calendar to reach back out to your client, it's another reach out to them. You know, we don't normally stay in touch to the point of being able to reach out and say, listen, next month, it looks like your DirecTV is going to be up. I'm going to save you $100 and sign them back up and then start talking about family, friends, stuff like that. So I think that's just an added bonus. Yeah,
bringing in a real value like that. Thanks, Stace. So it's been incredible to be able to, whoa, my nose was really big on there when I did that, when I leaned forward like that. But to do exactly what she said, see, as realtors, they see us get these big fat commission checks, right? And so a lot of times it's kind of tough to ask for a referral when they saw you made, $15,000 on the last transaction or something like that. But what if you're adding real value to their life? Like you're helping them on a month-to-month basis save some money on these bills that they have to pay, and you're the person that did it. And again, it's all real estate all the time, right? That's you. And so the more often you have people reaching out to you with real estate related items, the better chance you're going to have to be able to ask that question as you get off the phone, right? Everybody knows the words. Oh, by the way, do you happen to know anybody who's looking to buy, sell, or invest in real estate in the next 6 months? No? Could you keep me in mind when you hear about it? Because I would love to get a chance to meet him. If you could just introduce me, I would take it from there. I would love it forever. Thank you so much. I would appreciate it, right? Everybody knows that script. You use it at the end of every conversation, but it's easy to start the conversation when you do what Stacey said. You're coming to them from a position of value. I'm trying to save you some money on some of the bills you have and also making a difference in the community, feeding hungry kids. So I had one more slide I'm going to share with you right here to show you, and we are going to wrap up with this. I want you to get a chance to see this. And that's this. Here's where you're at. We took, we took 25 minutes on here to talk about this. And this is the position Stacey and I was at. You can fall into one of three categories. Number one, you can get started as what's called an independent business owner. It's something you can do from your computer, from your cell phone. And when we get back to seeing live people, it's something you can integrate into your business right after the inspection's done, and you can help get your buyers set up, increase customer satisfaction. The person invited you on here will show you how to get started. They'll show you how to get your first services and how to do it. Utilize the support system. Look, our saying is this: in business for yourself, but never by yourself. You're never by yourself with us. We're going to help you because of our structure, right? Just like you have a broker who's incentivized to help you do your best, because the more money you make, what happens to the broker? The more money the broker makes. We have the exact same business layout as the real estate community, and that's why I like talking to realtors, right? You want to participate in our training. Our trainings are all recorded. We also run them online. We have live ones too. I know as realtors, a lot of time we're so busy that sometimes the only time we get a chance to watch training might be after midnight or something like that. That's cool because it's recorded and you can do it, but you're gonna have a business partner who may not even be a realtor that invites you to see this, right? You might be a realtor and somebody, your friend might be a plumber, or they might be a home inspector, or maybe there's a teacher and they invited you on this webinar. See, they're gonna be your business partner on this. You can put them to work to help you get these services and to show you how to do it and to integrate into your business, to work this concierge service to help increase client customer satisfaction, not to put more work on you, right? And so you're gonna get paid, they're gonna get paid too. So I would say, put them to work a little bit, right? Have them work for you. An unpaid assistant, I would call that, right? You participate in training and you can start acquiring customers, right? You can get started today, $200 to get started today. You could sign up your own services in your own house, sign up 5 of them, your electric bill, gas bill, internet bill, TV bill, right? Maybe secure your own security system right in your house. There's 5 right there. There's $200 coming back to you. Your money's back. You're profitable right there from the get-go. And then you can start acquiring customers and you're off and running just like that. From there, you want to integrate it into your business. We've got some training videos on how to do that, show you how to do it. And also I help give coaching advice and things like that on there. Maybe some of you are like, man, that Ohio guy talks way too fast. I need some more information. Totally cool. The person who invited you on here can get you a link. Saturday morning, that's tomorrow. Saturday morning, 10 a.m. We have it going live and it'll also be recorded. But you can check it out tomorrow morning, 10 o'clock Eastern. Sorry, it's Eastern time, guys. I always do Eastern time on here. And they're also running throughout the day on Saturday. The person who invited you on here will get you the exact link so you can get to it and you can get some training and check it out, okay? And then the third person, the person says, man, things are just going on too crazy for me right now. I don't think I can take on another thing. That's totally cool. We get it. Here's what you could do. You could do the person that invited you on here a huge favor. You could help them out and you could try one of our services. It's super simple. You'll be able to feed some hungry kids and you'll be able to do them a favor. You'll help them out. Just try one of the services. And here's the coolest part. In the future, when you decide to get started with ACN, your personal services will come back to you and you'll be able to get paid on your own bills. So here's what you want to do. We're done right here. Just get back to the person who invited you on here. Let them know you're ready to get started. Put them to work. Have them get your services and get your bonus. You have your bonus by next week. If you put them in today, you'll have a direct deposit check next week, right? Probably before your $200 even hits your credit card statement. Or if you need training, let them know. They'll get you hooked up with some training. Great training going on already tomorrow. Or if you just want to be a customer, support your friend. They'll get a bonus out of it. They'll make some residual money off you. They'll help you save some money. You'll feed some hungry kids. Everybody wins. So thank you so much for jumping on. If you know some other people that are realtors that would like to see this, we did record this and they'll get a chance to see this. I want to thank everybody for stopping in today and have a great day. Good luck, man. I hope you sell a ton of houses. I hope you list a bunch. I hope they release the economy and real estate takes off like it was on fire. And I hope nothing but the best for you. I hope you get tons of sales, tons of referrals. Have a great one, guys. I'm going to stop the recording. There we go.